Now we are moving forward towards composite or combined entities, and if you look here, we have understood system entity, we have created our first custom entity. Now let's understand combined or composite entity. And if you look here, we actually want to extract two things, steps and direction, from a single query. So for that, we need to create a single intent which can understand both of things. Now there are multiple ways of doing the same thing. I'll create another intent. Let's say user provides move. I'll say take 5 steps backward. I'll say take backward 5 steps. And there is a typo here. Dialogflow did not recognize this as an entity. I'll click here and I'll say direction. I'll say 5 forward steps. Forward 5 steps. I'll say 5 forward and forward 5. You can see now our entities are annotated by Dialogflow itself, because Dialogflow knows that we have this direction entity. And I'll say in the response, you want to move dollar number of steps in dollar backward direction or forward direction. I will save this. You can see agent training is started. I'll wait for the agent training to finish. Yeah, I'll say take 5 forward steps. Oh, it collided with our user provides steps intent. So what I'll do is that I'll go to intents and I'll remove this user provide steps and user provide direction intent, and I will delete both of them. For simplicity and for the fact that we don't face any error, I'll train the agent. I'll go to intent. I'll wait for agent training to finish and I'll say take 5 forward steps. Oh, it says that intent ID is not there. There has been some problem with Dialogflow platform. So I'll refresh this and hopefully that will solve our problem. I will test our intent with the phrase take 5 forward steps. And you can see that it has identified number 5 direction forward. We can test one more time. 3 backward steps. And it has again identified that you want to move 3 steps in backward direction. So this is the one way you can extract multiple entities from single user's query. Now let's understand one another way of doing the same thing, extracting multiple entities from single user queries. But this time we are going to use composite entities. For that, I'm going to go to entities. I'm going to create new entity. I'll say direction steps. I'll uncheck define synonym. I'll check on allow automated expansion. Now the way it works, we provide different entities in a single row, and with the help of that, Dialogflow will extract all the entities from single user's query. For example, when I say @sys.number, when I say space, it will identify that in user's query there will be a number. Then I'll say steps. Then I'll say direction. So that means Dialogflow will extract anything that resembles this 3 steps backward, 5 steps forward. So in that way, I'll say direction, forward 5 steps. So I'll say sys.number and steps. So that means forward 5 steps. I'll say one more, sys number. So 5 forward. For that I'll say direction. And last, forward 5. So direction and sys dot number. So this way it will extract system number and direction. Any user's query resemble to these 4 things, it will try to extract number and direction. So I'll save this. Okay, I'll go to now intents, and we have this user provides move. Here I have like 6 different phrases: 5 forward step, 5 forward step, backward 5 step, 5 backward step, take forward 5 step, take 5 forward steps. So now I will annotate these things: 5 forward. So that is my direction steps. Yeah, so here 5 forward is my direction steps. Backward 5 is my direction steps, and 5 backward is my direction, and forward 5 is my direction as well, and 5 forward is my direction steps as well. If I go to this manage action and parameter, we'll see that we have one entity, and in the response I'll say that you have entered $, for this direction steps. I'll say full stop, and I think this is it. I'll save this. Yeah, it is saved. And okay, training did not start, so I'll go to ML setting and train. Okay, training is started. Let the training finish. Yeah, training complete. Hopefully I'll test this. Let's say 5 forward steps. Okay, it did not work. Let me refresh this page. Yeah, okay, let me write 5 forward steps. Yeah, now you can see that it worked. you have entered 5 forward, and direction steps variables value is 5 forward. But this doesn't look beautiful. How about we convert this into an object where we can say that steps are 5 and direction is forward. So in the next video, let's look into that.